What's going on, Cancer? This is going to be your part two for you. I tried pre-shuffling your deck here. It's not working out, so I'm just going to keep shuffling until it is ready. There we go. Excellent. So this is going to be your part two of April. And that's the energy I put towards in it. Kind of see what's going on here. Queen of Swords, Six of Wands, Ace of Cups. I feel like you're putting the end. Something that I feel like you're putting an end to a love situation here. That's just a minor thing so far. You're kind of getting the similar cards here to Leo, the one I just did. It's interesting enough here, Cancer, but it's almost like 666, just want to spout that out here, is significant for you at this time. Of course, if you have some negative connotation towards it, it's not going to work out too well, but it's definitely something significant. Whether or not this is a bad thing or not, I'm not entirely sure yet, because these cards here kind of instigate gloom in me, if that makes sense. There's like a gloom to your spread here that it's almost like an impending doom. I feel like you're awaiting some sort of trial here, or awaiting some sort of karma that's going to beseech you. Because I feel like you here in your future or in your present, you kind of had like a success, but in a way where you feel like it's not going to work out. You know what I mean, Cancer? It's not going to work out. Two of Swords, Two of Wands. It's almost like, yeah. I'm getting that you're not expecting whatever has happened here to have gone your way. In fact, I think you might even be losing money here with the Knight of Pentacles, rooted down by your Five of Pentacles. Something here now. It's almost like it was like the reverse of the Ace of Cups. Like, I think you were kind of digging the fantasy of this instead of kind of like experiencing it fully with that Six of Wands energy. Like, I think you went into this with the wrong, not the wrong mindset, but you went into this with the wrong, like the wrong aspect, or something about aspects here. I feel like here you should have went into this with a more logical approach, and you should have went into this more of a like giving nature, if that makes sense. It's almost like, yeah, it's kind of like leaving these pentacles behind here. Just allow your like money to kind of exist, like take your time here, Cancer, because you can drive all that like energy towards something. I'm getting like you're starting to slow down here. I feel like you're at the end of the finish line here, but in a way that is like not at the finish line. You're just exhausted. I feel like you just went through an intense workout, and you're kind of like, you're heavy breathing, you're slowing down, you're dehydrated, and that's the feeling I'm getting. Like you're getting like drowsy, dizzy. You might be like, because you're Cancer and because you're a water sign, you may be a significantly like sensitive to many things in your life. And the fact that It's almost like you with the Queen of Swords were aiming to be the Knight of Pentacles, but kind of ended up here that through these like trials and errors, it's like it's hard to come to peace with things. It's hard to kind of see things as they are. You could be in legal things, especially with the Six of Pentacles here, but yeah, it's kind of like something is strange here. It's a strange energy, so I'm kind of going to see like what else is going on here. Possibly near Lenormand, like what is this strange energy here? Because it doesn't want to express to me the energy that's being experienced right now for me. I can't put my finger on it. I can't. It's not even on the tip of my tongue. I just can't put my finger on this type of thing that I'm getting here. So I kind of want to understand it a little bit further. I think I need a little bit more insight here. Interesting spread here, Cancer, so far. The Tower. The Cross. I feel like you're, the problem is here that I feel like somebody, possibly they're blonde, kind of offered you an ultimatum here, and it kind of like actually ruined your belief system in a sense. It kind of ruined the structural integrity of whatever it is that's bothering you, because I feel like I don't think it's your beliefs, because the way that the woman is here going into your like tower, tree, and then the cross, it's almost like, yeah, you're bouncing out your beliefs more so, but something here about an old belief is what's going away. It's very interesting to see. I feel like here though, like somebody's offering you an ultimatum, and that ultimatum is a new fresh start, is like a new beginning, is like, and for some of you, to be honest here, Cancer, there might be somebody in your energy that like really wants to get with you. You know what I'm saying, Cancer? Like they're super attracted to you. It's almost like it's like you're looking the other way. I don't think you want to be bothered with that. I think these things here on your mind I don't think you're kind of even noticing, to be honest. I think you're kind of just like, you're so busy trying to figure out your path in life to the point where, you can't even notice the person right next to you or possibly in front of you. Yeah. This person like doesn't even care about what's going on in your life either. I feel like they're waiting for you to save them in the tower here, to be honest. They're waiting for you to kind of like come like rescue them or come help them. It's kind of strange. Like I said, they could be blonde, but but to me, it's like I feel like you notice them, like you see their light, or you're attracted to them as well, but something here. Like you're too focused on this. You're too focused on your career path here that is not going so well for you, and you could even feel like you're losing money. And it's almost like, yeah, it's like this tower. It's like you're actually. She wants you to save you. She wants you to save her from this tower. It could be a man or woman, I don't care. They want you to save them from this tower, but you're the one feeding the tower. You're the one who keeps the lights on at the tower, if that makes sense. So then kind of just stop feeding into that tower. As strange as it sounds. You could own real estate together or something like that, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like you got joint bank accounts or something or something legal here. Remember what I said in the beginning here, Cancer? It's something legal here that's on your mind. I feel like I'm not getting the feeling trapped. I'm getting the feeling of like, well, I thought maybe this could work, but it's almost like they're not giving you equal give and take. If that makes sense here, and they don't. I think by approaching them and saying like, "Hey, you need to pay your fair share," like Joe Biden turd, pay your fair share. I think it would quite possibly get through to them, to be honest, especially considering they have feelings for you to begin with. Um, yeah, it's almost like with that scythe and the cross here. Uh, it's almost like, yeah, they don't know what you're thinking, you know, because with the scythe, it's kind of like with the scythe you hit the cross here and it's metal, and the scythe will just break apart. So to me, it's almost like they can't decipher what you're thinking, and they can't decipher what you're truly believing here. They could try, because the tree here, they can slice some branches off, but they don't get the full entire picture of what's going on in your life. I feel like nobody truly does here, Cancer. I think that's your issue, is that you kind of want to keep everything to yourself. I feel like nobody even notices that you're in this Five of Pentacles energy. Nobody notices that you're attracted. This person here doesn't even know you're attracted to them. I think they might even feel like you are losing interest, especially with that Queen of Swords here. They might see you as somebody who's pretending to be strong. Everything's okay. You're not. You're just kind of closed off to everything here, Cancer. It's like a very antisocial. I'm getting your antisocial. Yeah, it's kind of like yeah, I feel like you're just like kind of, but in a negative way. There's something negative about all these emotions that you're feeling that is not right. I would say like being excluded and being in your own independence is good, but like in this way, you're kind of neglecting, almost like, yeah, you're neglecting the and connections in your life that make sense and that matter. They make sense is what I'm getting in my head. They make sense, especially with those coins there. The things in your life make sense, but you're kind of like why? It's almost like you're the scythe here too, on your Lenormand spread. But everything you try to slice here, I feel like you're afraid of everything. I think that's why it's almost there's like a fear here, because if you try to dismantling your beliefs or others' beliefs, it's not going to work. If you approach this woman or this person here that you like, it's not going to work, because the sun's gonna melt your scythe. So I feel like you think that they're not interested in you. So it's almost like a energetic exchange of similarity. And it's like, I don't know where I'm going. So I might as well just plant my seeds here. in the middle of the forest. But then you're like, but then somebody here is like kind of telling you to like, I feel like you're getting like, yeah, different energies here. But it's almost like you're afraid of that pathway that you're supposed to be going, and then you're running backwards. Um, as strange as it sounds, yeah, you're almost like you're out of touch. You could be like using drugs or hallucinogens. I feel like there's something here that's in your mind that's kind of blocking you. You're kind of like, whoa, and you could be drinking a lot, could be smoking a lot, could be high all the time. Especially with that tree here. Of course, the tree, everyone knows what trees are. They're weed. It's like, yeah, especially with the sun here, the tree and the sun, like you're getting high. Something about you is kind of like, and then with the plant here, like I really think the problem is your drugs. Your as crazy as this sounds here, Cancer, I think you're losing touch of reality, and I think that's what the problem is here. That's why I couldn't put a finger on that energy. It's like because you're not in energy. You're kind of like stuck in this. I got the feeling it's stuck, but not stuck. You're just kind of sucking yourself in drugs, and it's making you give the illusion that you're stuck. It's such a weird energy. Like, give it up. It's, I feel like you have responsibilities here too. With your Six of Swords, you're kind of like, I feel like you put so much work in, and that's the reason why you do this, is because you feel like you're doing all the work. It's kind of strange. You do all the work. This beginning wasn't exactly what you thought it was. Um, I feel like you've given all you could possibly give to the situation that you're in, and you just feel stuck. Queen of Swords, and you're getting cold and distant. And you know what, Cancer? I'm just here to read energy. Either way, this is kind of like maybe a reminder, because I don't think there should be anything here that should explain to you like, hey, like, stop doing that. I feel like you know that already. So it's almost like you need to be thrown all of this in your face. I think you just need this reminder that, like, hey, like, time to get back down to earth. Time to come back to reality. Time to give everything I got and more. You're giving like 100%, give like 120. Time to go beyond, Cancer. It's time to, because the more you stretch yourself out, the more endurance you're actually building. Because then the next time you build a higher tolerance. Kind of like the drugs that you do, or some sort of addiction that you have. Like when you're drinking, and you get to a point where you're drinking, and then all of a sudden, like what you used to be able to drink doesn't get you drunk anymore. So you drink more. So, attach that energy, Cancer, to your life, your goals, your purpose, and trust and believe that you'll notice a difference in your life. You'll be a lot happier, especially considering I can't guarantee you here, especially the month of April, that whatever it is, whatever relationship you're in, is going to work out. In fact, I kind of see like maybe even them like breaking it off, especially that scythe and then the cross here. Um, but there's always hope, especially that Ace of Cups here into the Knight of Pentacles. I think if you were to change yourself around and get yourself out of this funk, there could be possibilities for, in the long run, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, because it takes its time. It's going to a long distance. So in a while, you will be. I think this could be fixed over time. So I think that's all I can give here to you, Cancer, in your month of April 2023. All I can say is like God bless you, because there's good and negative sides to you. You're human, and you shouldn't be like, you shouldn't have to feel alone in whatever it is you're going through, especially because you aren't. Especially because of all these, the person in your life, possibly like coworkers, possibly even your kids. That makes sense. Or even the people around you. I feel like you're not even ever alone, Cancer. It's just like you feel like you're alone. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So, thanks, Cancer, for watching, and I guess goodbye.